There's something hilariously fitting about turning pumpkin into a smoothie, because while Halloween usually celebrates bubbling cauldrons, thick soups, and baked pies, here comes a glass of frothy orange-red brew that looks like it belongs in a vampire's goblet. Imagine holding up a tall glass of pumpkin smoothie on Halloween night. It's rich, creamy, and oddly menacing in its color, as if it were brewed from the very essence of autumn. But instead of being cursed, poisoned, or spiked with some ghastly ingredient, this drink is pure nutritional magic. It's the kind of potion you could sip before heading out into the dark, confident that if a vampire tries to drain your blood, he'll get nothing but vitamins, antioxidants, and a very unpleasant surprise. The first spell woven into this drink comes from vitamin A, courtesy of pumpkin's famous beta-carotene. This is the nutrient that gives pumpkins their glowing orange flesh, and in smoothie form, it's like drinking bottled sunlight. Vitamin A strengthens your vision, meaning you won't stumble blindly through the graveyard path or fail to notice the vampire lurking behind the tombstone. It also boosts your skin health, which is useful because, let's face it, Halloween air can be dry and unforgiving. Instead of walking around looking pale and undead, you'll look radiant, even under flickering jack-o'-lantern light. It's the ultimate anti-vampire shield. While they're pale and wrinkled from centuries of moonlight, you're glowing and full of life from one glass of pumpkin brew. Then comes vitamin C, pumpkin's second hidden blade in this battle against the night. It's the nutrient that keeps your immune system sharp, ensuring you don't catch a seasonal cold just because you spent hours running around in a skimpy costume. Vitamin C is also a powerful antioxidant, meaning it fights off infections the way a crucifix keeps Dracula at bay. Picture yourself walking down a dim alley. Vampire steps out, cape flowing dramatically, fangs glinting in the moonlight. Instead of screaming, you sip your pumpkin smoothie and grin, because your immune system is fortified enough to handle both him and the chilly October winds. If garlic is the traditional anti-vampire food, then pumpkin smoothie is garlic's sassier cousin, the one that shows up wearing bright colors, daring anyone to take a bite. Pumpkin smoothies also sneak in fiber, and while that may not sound heroic, it's actually your endurance charm. Halloween tends to drown people in sugar, leaving them shaky, sluggish, or worse, napping in the corner while the haunted house party is still raging. Fiber from pumpkin flesh slows digestion, evens out blood sugar spikes, and keeps you full long after the candy bowl has been emptied. In survival movie terms, fiber is the reason you're still running when the rest of your group is doubled over regretting their life choices. Vampires might be fast, but with steady energy from a pumpkin smoothie, you've got a real chance at outrunning even the most dramatic cape wearer. The minerals in pumpkin add yet another protective charm. Potassium keeps your muscles cramp-free, so you won't be the poor soul who seizes up at the exact wrong moment. Magnesium works to calm your nerves, making sure that when the door creaks or the wind howls, you don't immediately scream and throw your smoothie in the air. Instead, you'll sip calmly, smirking as though you've seen scarier things than a glowing-eyed ghoul. Calcium and iron quietly support your bones and blood, turning you into the sort of mortal vampires hate: strong, steady, and annoyingly resilient. Basically, you're not just drinking a smoothie, you're arming yourself with invisible armor plating. The beauty of this Halloween brew is that it doesn't need to be boring. Mix it with cinnamon, nutmeg, or ginger, and suddenly you've got a spicy, warming charm that tastes like autumn itself. Add a splash of cranberry or beet juice, and you can even turn it a sinister shade of red that would make any vampire jealous. Put it in a fancy goblet, and you might even trick Dracula into thinking it's blood, only for him to recoil when he tastes vitamin-packed pumpkin instead. That's the ultimate prank, offering the undead a drink that's more health tonic than hemoglobin. Pumpkin smoothies also feel strangely rebellious. Everyone expects pumpkin pie on Halloween, maybe pumpkin soup, but a smoothie? That's like walking into a haunted castle and politely saying, "Excuse me, but I brought my own protective potion." It's cold, refreshing, and modern, yet it's tied to the same folklore that gives us jack-o'-lanterns and ghost stories. In a way, drinking pumpkin smoothie is like participating in your own secret ritual. Instead of summoning spirits, you're summoning nutrients. So on Halloween night, when the vampires are circling, the zombies are groaning, and the candy wrappers are piling up, remember that one of the strongest potions doesn't come from a witch's cauldron but from your blender. Pumpkin smoothie is the anti-curse drink, the anti-fong formula, the edible amulet that keeps you alive and thriving through the season of shadows. Pretty soon, even the vampires will get the hint. This isn't blood in your cup. It's something scarier. It's health. And no monster knows how to handle that.